All right, here we go. I'm just going to get right into it. That way, if you're watching the replay or whatever, hey Spence, glad to see you here, brother. Uh, I'm gonna go over a discovery set here. Everything I've gone over here, I've uh, got and just opened the box up like I do a lot of stuff, and I gave them a sniff. So I did actually smell these all, but didn't really dive into them too deep or anything. I just kind of put them away, like I do a lot of stuff. I get so many fragrances in, and how are you guys doing out there? Spence, you doing all right? What are you wearing? What's going on out there? Is it 100 some degrees? I know you're at work, but you got any experience with some of these day three fragrances? All right, let's look up the first one here. I'm going to try to get these up. I'm going to start off with Downtown Deja Vu. So let me look this up. Downtown Deja Vu. You guys got any experience with these fragrances from this is my first. I've seen a guy in a lot of lives, and I like his stuff. The way he talks, and I'll pull up the Fragrantica notes. All right, here we go. What up, Stan? Stan, what are you wearing? What's going on today? How's your day going, Stan? Thanks for joining. Going over these old school mall. Yeah, I heard that's what he's talking about there. That's what Desired by. And Michael from Fragrance Fraternity, he talked about this one highly. And I didn't really get that out of it a whole lot when I smelled it. So let's see if I get it this time. I just hit it really quick. Let's see what I got here. All of these, I'll say, just on a real quick first impression, the notes were pretty good. I was pretty impressed with the quality here. So cheers here. Little non-alcoholic hop water. All right. So Downtown Deja Vu. Let me make sure that's the first one I got here. Yep. Let's see if I'm picking up any of these notes that are showing. I'm giving you guys the ironing board view for my camera today. All right. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. Maybe more than that first time because I was smelling a bunch of fragrances or whatever. Yeah, I'm picking up all these red fruits. I like the iris in this. It's nice iris. I'm not picking up much of this rose. I'm getting cinnamon. I do get this linen and suede. Amber musk. I don't know if I'm getting cotton candy, but I am getting some sweet notes. Yeah, I like this. I'm not sure that it's giving off like mall energy, but I kind of see what they're saying on there. I do like that painting a picture or something like that. This is a nice fragrance. I do like this. The quality here is with, other people are saying here that on the Fragrantica, they're just saying that reminds them of running in and out of the mall and some of the scents in the fragrance yard and all that. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I like this. I'm not sure I want a full bottle of this, but possibly, maybe a couple more wearings. Yeah, it's pretty decent. All right, where are we at here? Cinnabon. Yeah, I get a little bit of that Cinnabon in here. 30 sprays of Sauvage Elixir. Your least liked. Okay, your least liked. DWJ, what up? What up? Thanks for joining. All right, I'm going to go on to this. How do you say it? Bani? Is that how you say it? Let me get it up on the screen here so we can see. I like to look at the notes I'm not good at just picking out the notes. When I'm just smelling or whatever, if I'm looking at them, it's easy for me to pick it out. When I do that, it's pretty bad. I'm not really that good at it. I can do decent. I'm getting better at that. But anybody got experience with Bani or Bani? Let's see what we got here. I remember liking this one. Okay, I remember this one now that I'm seeing the notes. It's tropical. You California boys, you probably like. Yeah, this is nice. This is not way off the path of like something I've never smelled before. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I like this. Yeah, I'm getting all these. Well, the mango isn't as strong as some other fragrances I'm used to. I am picking it up, but I'm getting bergamot and wild orange. I am getting the mango. I'm not saying I'm not. I was expecting a little more of that. Whenever I see that note, I seem like I can pick that up good. All these coconut and these. This is nice, man. This white musk and sugar cane. I like this. What are you guys thinking about that? Yeah, smash that like nothing. Think pop. What's everybody wearing? What are you guys doing? Yeah, I like Bani, man. Bani is nice. I'm not picking up huge mango. Not as like what I'm used to, but it's there. I smell it or whatever. Yeah. This is awesome, man. Yeah, I probably like this one better than the downtown mall one or whatever. This is maybe full bottle worthy. I like this. This is really nice. The quality seems to be there. I don't know about performance, obviously, because I did spray them on skin when I got them, but that was really quick. All right, let's go to this next one. It's La Taquita Cafe. So this obviously is going to be some kind of a cafe type fragrance. Anybody got any Spence? You've probably been through this discovery set, it sounds like, because you got a lot of experiences. Here's what we're going to get on this one. Let's see. Okay, so we're on the La Fatina Cafe and Five. Okay, favorites from day 3. All right, so I'm on one of your favorites right now. And I'm rocking Centaurus mixed with Nosy Bee Patchouli. All right. I really like Centaurus. I think I like it more than you did, Spence, or whatever. I like both of those, actually. Those were home runs to me. Too much. I went out last night to we got a Crew Stadium in the Buckeye. I watched the Buckeye game in a Crew Stadium, and I just loaded down with my Neff's mixture, the real thing and all that. Dude, I put this shirt back on because I got my shirt. It still smells like Neff's, man. I think everybody in that we had like a clubhouse type thing. They rented out our financial advisor, and it was it was projecting hard, dude. But I was killing it, man. You can't tell me I wasn't. All right, Paradise Garden, love that one. Center Day Club de Nuit Untold, love Club de Nuit Untold, awesome. All right, whole house is good. All right, let's see. Let's get it. Let me look at this. Yes, I like this guy from day 3. When I hear him on people's, man, this is nice. I like this. Right out of the gate, I like this. The spices are really nice here. The spray on this one sucked, though. I don't know if you can see that. It's broke. Shit went everywhere. Like the little white parts out of it. Yeah, this is the one, the little white part fell out of it. I forgot about that. This is a nice scent, though, but yeah, his little atomizer sucked. I like this a lot. I'm picking up these spices. I'm getting some of the orange. Coffee's there. It's light, though. And the rum, the caramel, the rose, all this regular Boast note stuff you're getting there. I really like this amorous note. I generally like that note. Not that I can pick it up in this because there's so much going on. Let's see what people are kind of saying about this. What are some of the uploaded things? Yeah, this is really nice. Very dark chocolate taste, a little honey, very intense and delicious. Yeah, the taste of our Dominican Republic coffee. Yeah, I remember I went to the DR and I had a lot of their coffee when I was there. That was nice. I did remember they had a lot of chocolate and spices they were putting in some of the coffees. This is nice, man. I like this too. This is really nice. Go back to the chat. No way, man. Centaurus ain't weak and forgettable. Not for me, brother. I loved it. I love the dry. I think you like the other one now, and I did really like the other one too. I can't think of the name right now, but the other one was really nice. Spence went hard at it. Okay, all right, Spence. It's all good. I love it. I love that Centaurus. I love the dry down of it. It's got like a candle, a Yankee candle dry down, but man, I like it. I was surprised how much you didn't like it. I was kind of expecting you to like that one more. You California boys, you want that heat all the time. You want these citrus heat bombs. All right, Oscar. Okay, I see oud in this one. I'm probably gonna like this one. All right, guava. Yeah, I remember smelling this one. I can't remember what my thoughts were on this one though. So let's spray this. I like this too, man. This is nice. Yeah, this is really nice. It's fresh. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up when I can smell that rose de mai, the different types of roses. I'm just kind of figuring that out. I can't say I could differentiate in that, but I'm trying to figure out these different rose notes. With the guava, the lime, the ginger, that's here. Obviously, I'm not in the mids and dry downs yet. I'm not getting much of the oud, but that's a dry down. And Orchinox. Let's click on Orchinox. What is that? Natural, synthetic, popular, and weird. Huh. Yeah, it's not even really given. Usually it tells you what it is. It's just natural, synthetic, and weird. Okay. Just an aroma chemical they're using in this. This is nice. What do you guys think of this? Let me go back to the chat. Yeah, Delphinus is really nice. Yes, dude, I did a side-by-side, several wearings of Dua's version of Centaurus, and it's almost spot on. It even transitions really like it or whatever, and it radiates harder. Yeah, for that price, I agree with you there. I will say that, I like Centaurus. It's a home run, but not for that. If they get it down to 200s when it's been down there, whatever, it's a pretty good fragrance for 2 something maybe. And I'm happy with the Duo. I liked it enough where I was thinking I was going to have to get Centaurus because I like obviously I liked it a lot more than you, but I was thinking I got to own this. And now that I have the Duo version, I'm good enough. It's close enough, and I did several side by sides. All right, we're going to go on to Del Mar. Del Mar. What's it, 100 and some degrees still there? What are you guys down? You guys down in the 90s there in California? We're in the 70s here. Today was a nice day, man. We went on a long hike with some friends, and I had a nice night out last night. It was a real nice evening. Yeah, it was a good. I've had a good couple days. Weather here has been perfect. No. Yeah, Del Mar, day 3. All right. Looks like it's going to be another fresh one here. Let me see what we're getting. All right, I'm getting these lime notes on the top on this one. Bergamot, ginger. Yeah, jasmine, I'm picking that up. C notes, look at that. I'm getting some florals. I'm not getting too much of that. I'm getting a little bit of the coconut. Not really getting much of the musk and amber here at the base. But I am liking this. This is nice. This is one of my favorites, though. I don't like this one as much as some of the other ones. I feel like I've smelled stuff similar to this before. They're putting it by Creed Virgin Island Water. I wouldn't say that. Oh, speaking of Aaron Terrence Hughes, I don't know if you guys are into Aaron Terrence Hughes, but that Max Aroma is going to do a restock at 2 p.m. on Tuesday on a bunch of Aaron Terrence Hughes scents. I may get in on that. I'm going to research which ones I would think about getting. And I don't know. What do you guys think about Aaron Terrence Hughes phrases? I've only smelled one, that Hom. And I really like that one. It was beast mode performance. Yeah, this is pretty nice. This isn't something I would buy or whatever. Down to the 90s. Yeah, you don't dislike it, just disappointed, something different. Yeah, Delphinus I thought that Delphinus smelled of real high quality. I'm hoping, I don't know if he can. His iris has been pretty good lately. I'm hoping Sean over at Duo can get close on that Delphinus for me because I feel like I got to own that one too. And I'd like to not own that one and get a clone of it that I could be happy with. And I hope and do get 73 in Orange County. All right, Stan. Ain't you liking that 73, Stan? I'm liking that. I'm liking this weather. Our cool down starts tomorrow too, big time. Did you guys see the Aurora Borealis the other night? Dude, I got up in the middle of the night. People in Ohio, here where I live, were seeing it. I didn't see nothing. No Aurora Borealis. I got up in the middle of the night driving around. Nothing. I've been to Iceland looking for the Borealis. Okay, we went to Iceland one time in the middle of winter, Aurora Borealis season. Guess what? No Aurora Borealis. Everybody that went before us, we talked to that were leaving. They seen the Aurora Borealis. We looked at the little National Weather Service thing showing Aurora Borealis activity. The week after we left, guess what? They all saw Aurora Borealis. The whole week we were there, no Aurora Borealis. None. So we had it one other time here recently too. And everybody I know on Facebook and everybody's seeing Aurora Borealis. But guess what? Not for me. All right. So enough Aurora Borealis talk. All right. So we're on to Philosophia. I think this is somebody's favorite here. Let's see. I can't remember. Like I said, I smell all these, but I can't remember what I thought of this. I just smell them real quick and put them away. All right. Okay. This is looking good. Warm, spicy. I'm in the mood for these kind of things. I'm really in these fall and winter scents, even though we're getting cold mornings, so it's not too bad. And but when in the middle of the day heats up, some of these fragrances I got on there, they're still working better than you would think. These winter scents and stuff actually are working better in the 70s and stuff than you would thought. I haven't really worn them in the 70s that much until recently, but yeah, this is really nice. This is right up my alley right now. What I'm into. Cardamom, black pepper at the top. Picking those up, pretty balanced. Nice cardamom note, new. Tobacco. I am actually getting some of the oud already. Nice tobacco note. Now, obviously, these bottom notes, the hazelnut, vanilla, and chocolate, I'm not getting too much of those yet. But this is nice, man. This is good. I like the quality on this. Smells nice. Yeah, I don't remember me liking this one as much. Let's see what people are saying about this here. An older, more mature version of Killian's Black Phantom. Less sweet, a little calmer, and more mysterious. That's a good take on it. I like it when they're just simple like that. But it's definitely a little smoother than that and a little less, not in your face like that one. Duo Funk. All right, let's see. Let me go back. Stan 73, cool down starts Stan. Anybody watch? What's going on Terror on Netflix? I haven't seen that. That's because the foul, they're not. It's not as many cows here you think. Columbus, Ohio is a big town or whatever, but there is a lot of countryside. When you drive out in the country in Ohio, there is a lot of farmland out there, and it's really beautiful. I'm always amazed how nice and these big properties. How like, what are these people doing for a living to have all this property and nice? Because they're not farming. But see, these storms got a hold of my packages. A huge haul stuck in transit pops in. So yeah, I think that's for a lot of us. Yeah, cow farts and all that. It's not as cowy out. Not where I'm at here in Columbus, Ohio. This is a pretty big city. It's pretty big here. That Ohio oud. The Dua Funk. I'm not getting as much Dua Funk as I used to. Dua imports the door. Ohio correction. Dude, I ordered some expensive Duas yesterday and today. That I ordered some $100 Duas. I'll talk about those coming up. I haven't got them yet. I ordered a couple $100 Duas and a $75 Duda. They have a 33% off sale, and I've been thinking about getting them for a while. And doo pile. What are we talking about here, man? Ohio's cool, man. I don't know about all of Ohio, but Columbus, Ohio, it's underrated. You talk to people that's been there. Columbus, Ohio is pretty. Some of it when you get out in the like Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus, pretty big cities, man. And you can get out to a lot of rural areas there. But I'm telling you, it's beautiful when you get out in the rural areas. There's a lot of money out there in those rural areas. I'm not sure what they're doing for a living. Doesn't seem like there's that much work out here, but apparently there is. I know there is in Columbus. Columbus is a growing city. It's the 16th largest city or 15th largest city in the country. So think about that. Columbus, Ohio, 15th largest or 16th largest city. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, it's huge. And we're actually touching it, keep growing out. We're going to be touching like these other cities. They're going to be part of our city. Or the outer part of our city is going to be reaching those. Okay, say less. Let's go on to this one. All right, we're talking about sticking up for Ohio and fragrances here. I can't be having you guys you California boys ganging up on Ohio. I'm up for the challenge. You want to gang up on it? I'm up for it. This is real nice. I like this. Real nice iris. The iris note here is really nice. The quality on the iris is good. Citron, lemon, bergamot. Obviously, I'm getting those right off the gate. They're not super strong. Like it's got those three. I'm getting the iris is really pulling this in. I'm really getting that iris. I'm getting some of the violet rain notes. Honestly, I do. The rain note is a thing here. I do smell it. Lychee, narcissus. I'm getting some florals, musk, woody notes, amber. I'm not getting too much of that. Obviously, we're not getting to the dry down, so I'm not picking those up. I'm just going to assume the base notes are generally going to be there. But this is nice, man. Let's see what people are saying about this one. I like this one. Any thoughts on this one? I really got this one rated high. But, I mean, they're not reinventing the wheel here. And I don't think it reminds me of Baldy Freak. I see a 9 and 9 here. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, this is nice. A very nice old-fashioned Irish lips in the beginning, then dries down the worst old. Maybe I don't like. She's talking about this dries down like an Elizabeth Taylor's or White Diamond's old lady scent. I'm definitely not gonna like it. If it dries down like that. Yeah, I don't want to get to the dry down. I know here in the opening I like it. If that's what the dry down is like, that's no. All right, let me see what we got here. Again, $100 Duas. Well, with the discount, they're down to $66, Spence. I got 33% off discount. Yeah, $100 Duas. He's got them in there. Xerjoff and Game of Sage stuff. Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about the Game of Spades lately. I've been hearing a lot of good things. The thing is I've already got good clones of all the stuff they're cloning or whatever. So I don't feel like I want another one. We have a little stank north from here also. My time in California, we flew into San Francisco, and then we had all those national parks all around there, whatever. And then we went down to like Monterey Bay Aquarium and all that, and we drove down there and went and see those castles on that Highway 1. And so that's as far as close towards LA as we got. We did that Pacific Coast Highway. We got a convertible and everything. And we went to Carmel by the sea and all that. That was pretty cool. But all those national parks were awesome. Dude, it ain't like that now. It's a lot more going on than LeBron James and potatoes. That's just what you know. Dude, the Ohio State Buckeyes, what are you talking about? Even though we lost last night. A major college team. Potatoes. I think that's Idaho that's known for potatoes, okay? I don't think that's you need to brush up on your potato facts here. I don't think Ohio's known for potatoes. Yeah, there ain't a bunch of potato farms in here around Ohio. There's actually a lot of corn in Ohio. That's what when you go around Ohio, you see a lot of cornfields is what you get. A lot of corn in Ohio. All right, day 3 rescue. Yeah, a ton of. Now let's bring up adoption places. Let's see. Silent rescue. Okay. I missed the silent part. No wonder. All right. Woody. Okay, this is going to be something I'm in the mood for right now. You California boys, you just want these freshies year round because you having that hot weather year round. Okay, this is nice. I like this. I'm definitely getting that LMI and that nutmeg and the lemon off the top. It's nice too. Picking up the frankincense, the black tea, the myrrh, cinnamon. I like this, man. This is a nice tea fragrance. I'm not picking up any of these base notes. At the base, there's cedar, sandalwood, musk, kayak wood. I'm not getting much of that. A little bit of woods. I'm just getting all these tops and a little bit of the mids. Obviously, I just sprayed it on a strip. But this is nice. I like this. Obviously, I don't know what the dry down is. Oh, okay, I do remember this one because when it dried down, I remember smelling this one thing. It was like a Terra de Hermes or whatever. Very similar. Yeah, it's kind of like that or whatever. And I this pencil shavings with citrus, that's kind of what Terra de Hermes is. So if you get that, if that's what your olfactory perception is on a Terra de Hermes, you're definitely going to get that in this because this has got that LMI and stuff. It's kind of going to give you that. It's a pretty accurate thing. Okay, Ohio's best and one of the nation's top 20 public universities. That's right, Stan. That's that. I would say it might even be higher. All right, Rick in the house. Rick out here seeing the Aurora Borealis every night. He's out there in Montana up by Canada. He's seeing the Northern Lights like constantly. Yeah, I'm sure you have some good prostitutes out there, but they ain't even Latina. We actually have a lot of Latinas and stuff or whatever. When I worked out at Honda, we had a lot of Venezuelans that were coming out in mass and just getting jobs out there. They were like bussing them in. Yeah, what are we known for? Like, I don't know what we're known for, to be honest with you. I know you people out west and big city things. That's always the impression that it's like a big, everything's like a big cow town out here or whatever. It's not really that way. Not in Columbus. It is. There is a lot of rural areas that are like that, but universities are all trash. I'm not going to argue that. Ohio is now known for event sense. I think they can do better than that, Stan. But thank you for that, Stan. I like Ohio, dude. We don't. I mean, we get tornadoes and stuff, but the cost of living is pretty good. The economy is pretty good. I've traveled. I've been fortunate to travel all over. And yes, sir. Be right back. Gotcha, Spence. I've been fortunate enough to travel all over, and I like Ohio. Like we could move anywhere or whatever. Our family's kind of small and died off, but I like it here. Ohio's nice, man. So don't knock Ohio. It's a nice place to live. I'm sure there's better. I've heard a lot of good things about San Diego. So many people told me how much I'd like San Diego. So, all right, let's check this. Day 3. Last one from day 3, and we'll move on. Day 3 fragrances. Ombre. I haven't even seen the scores to see what my Dolphins did today. I didn't get any scores today. I've been outside doing stuff all day from the morning. I just barely got here to do this on time or whatever. So I don't know if the Dolphins have played yet. I don't remember if they had a 1 o'clock game or what time their game was. I don't even remember who they were playing, but they're probably another loss for them. If they lose this one, the Dolphins might want to think about tanking the rest of the season because it ain't looking good. And what's his name ain't coming back to week 8. Okay, Coca-Cola and lime. I'm going to like this one. I know that. I already see some notes I like on this. Yes, it's a nice Coca-Cola note. I usually like these Coca-Cola note fragrances. I'm a sucker for those. It seems like lime mixes with that. They seem to always add lime. Obviously, that goes together good. I don't know if you guys are doing much Coca-Cola and lime, like when you drink them. It's nice to do that. Picking up the lavender, picking up some of the passion fruit. Definitely getting a lot of cinnamon and rum. And the cinnamon rum is nice, too. I'm not getting this Immortelle note. I know what that note is. I'm getting honey, Divana, barely, red wine. Not really getting too much red wine. This is nice, man. And the base, all these right here I like, and it's rock roses in these note too. Like I said, I've been messing with roses, but patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, benzoins. I'm sure that's going to be nice at the base or whatever. Hopefully, it sounds like it would be. Let's see what people are saying about this. Like in Fragrant, let's see what the most upvoted thing is. I like this, man. This is a nice house. Okay, smells like Grand Soir by MFK, but better. Yeah. He's saying it turns into a coconut, vanilla, myrrh ice cream scent, and then it dries into sweet maple syrup in the microwave. Picture old vanilla ice cream with vintage Coca-Cola poured on top of it with maple syrup being warmed up. Slap that in the microwave and splash them. These guys come up with some good things if you start reading through these things. And he paints a pretty good picture here. It's sort of like that. I mean, that's not exactly how I would say it. And, without thinking about it, a little more time with it, I couldn't probably paint that good of a picture. But I do like it when they paint a picture like that. This is nice, man. All right, BRB, but it's not as cold as in Ohio. Yeah. Oh no, it's not cold here, man. It's like in Ohio, like we'll have 80-degree days in October now in Ohio. Ohio's getting a lot warmer, whatever's happening with the weather or whatever. So we'll have, like, it's been 70s here or whatever. We do have some cold weather coming in, but it gets pretty cold in Ohio around January and February, but we have, I mean, brutally hot winters here now. The winters are super hot. Yeah, they are. My people in Springfield, I know that live out there, they're telling me that is a real thing. Springfield's not very far from where I'm at. When I worked at Honda, I have a lot of Springfield friends. So supposedly that was, some people are starting to say that wasn't happen. But I'm hearing it was. All right, we're going to go into some duas. Stan and Rick are about to duas. We're going to go with this. Let's pull this one up now. Back into the dua. So I'm just going to pull up. I'm not going to pull up the dua notes. I'm going to pull up what it's imitating. So this is Essence of Royalty is PDM Habden, which is one you don't hear a lot of people talk about. So I got the generic oil of that. I got a bunch of generic oils and really like this one or whatever. So, I'm crazy about, I like Dua, man. So I had to, oh, hey, Rick, I ordered a $75 Dua today to go along with my two $50 ones, just so you know, Rick. I ordered another high-end Dua that Masham's all big on. Okay, so let's do this PDM Habden and see if I already kind of know my thoughts on this one because I did study this one a little more. So this is just a nice scent profile. You don't ever hear anybody talk about this one from Parfums de Mar. I hadn't even really heard of it. I am picking up the saffron, olibanum. I get the apple, woody notes, and rose immediately. And I already know when this does dry down, you start picking up more of the caramel, ambergris, and myrrh. I am already getting a little bit of the myrrh. This is a really nice fragrance, man. And Dua did a pretty good job on this, but I will say I do like it. I did a side-by-side already just because I wanted to compare them. Generic, I don't know which one's closer to the original, but I like the generic better. I prefer it over this one. This is nice, though. I still think this is a nice fragrance. Some of the spices in this one are, they seem like they're a little bit better. Like, I don't know if the quality's better or just the way the spices they use in the generic version. It's just a little bit better. Other than that, it's pretty similar to the generic version, but I definitely prefer the generic version over this in a side-by-side. So let's see what this guy's saying. Beautiful, amber, and sweet. This is most one of the underrated parfums. See, he's saying what I'm saying. Very saffron, heavy in the opening, giving a nice spice on top of sweet myrrh and malt. This stuff smells classy. After about an hour or so, oud wood, like oudy wood merges with soft sweetness. Yeah, I didn't pick that up when it dried down. I wasn't getting oud wood when it dried down, but this is a slept-on fragrance, man. I don't know why. This is perfect for like fall, winter time, especially this time of the year with that apple. Yeah, this is a really nice one. Rick got wealthy pre-order those high dollar. Oh, I know. Wait, yeah, I got no idea what cloning is, what you guys are getting out there in Montana, up there by Canada. Yeah, well, I don't want that, Rick. There's a reason I'm not up there by Canada. I don't want to be up there by Canada. You can have all that, but it is beautiful out there. But I know your winters come early and they stay late, so. What 3 Duas did you get, Rick, today? Tell me what they're cloning, if you put them in the chat there, whatever, what the 3 Duas you were. All right, we're going to do Dua's Blaze is Mesmerize next, which is Hypnotizing Fire. So let me look that up. I'll just put the real one up. All right, so this is what we're going for. So what happened here is I had the generic version of it, and I really liked it. So goofy as I am, I want to try the Dua version. I'm all about Team Dua, and I want to smell their version of it. So let's see. Yeah, this is nice. So pimento, that's blended in. That pimento note, it's a spicy note, so it's like spicy is what you get. Cloves, you get cloves. I like cloves. It's pepper tree. I'm not sure what pepper tree means. What do they say when they say that? Spices. Okay, I'm getting spices. If you're saying spices, I am tons of spices. Patchouli, Bulgarian rose, a little bit, praline. I'm already picking up a little of this vanilla, Opanax, and benzene. So I'm already picking up some of the base notes on this. This is, I don't know if you guys have ever tried any scent DNA, this Hypnotizing Fire. Man, you should get your nose on it. And once again, I like I don't like the Dua as good as I do and I don't know which one's closer to the original, but based on what I read on here, I would say the generic's closer to the original than this one. But this one is nice. But again, I did a side-by-side because I like this one, and I prefer the generic on this one. Just, I don't know, it's just better to me, just a better scent profile. But this is still nice. I do like this version. Again, I haven't smelled the original. This guy's, let's see the most uprated. Hypnotized, leans masculine. Yes, it's sweet, zesty, powdery, and drives women crazy. There's the word. It has hypnotizing in the name. It's unique and doesn't smell like anything in the collection. Yeah. He's saying it turned rose heavy after a couple hours in the dry down. Now, I didn't get that on my versions, either of these. It did get somewhat rosy, but yeah, it's like a dark, icy rose, this guy's saying. Yeah. Yeah, I like this one, man. I really, if you guys can get your nose on this one or go to a store or get a sample of the real deal. I haven't smelled the real deal. I probably need a sample of the real deal. Check out this hypnotizing fire. It's you've smelled stuff kind of like it before, but not exactly like it before. It's a good fall and winter scent. Let's see. Hopefully Stone Cologne stops. I don't know if he is, man. I don't think he is. He didn't sound like he was, Stan. Stopping by. Have a great stream. All right, Mike. Thanks for stopping in. Alexandria Bitter Soft. Out there with that Tuscan leather. Alexandria. I haven't never smelled their version of theirs. I'm sure they do a pretty good job. They got a high percentage rate. Yeah, I don't think Stone Cologne will stop in today. He didn't give me the impression he was going to, by the way he answered it. He may someday. I don't know. I would like to see him come on. That'd be fun. All I can do is put the invite out there. I can't control, what he wants to do, whatever. But I like that guy. I like his content. I think he started up at the same time I did, and he's funny. I mean, I think I like Stone Cold anyways. I was into him. So, all right. So we're gonna go with another duo here. This Moonlit Ocean. I'll just pull up the real one. And Ocean of a Midnight Moon. Stan, this is something you might like. I think this might be a Stan. I don't know if you've already got this scent profile, Stan, but this seems like a Stan scent. I kind of starting to figure out your taste sometimes or whatever. This is a pretty nice, and Michael, I don't know if you've already smelled this scent profile, but I'll just let the cat out of the bag on this one too. This is another one where I got the generic first, and I really like it. So, I'm crazy. So I want to get the duo version just because I liked it. And this is another one. I like the generic better. I like the generic better on it. Or no, actually, I'm wrong. It's not the generic. It's a Mirror Images version. I like Matt's Mirror Images version better, and it's not the generic. This is nice, though. I like this version, too. But I like Matt's a little bit better. The scent profile was better. And what it is I didn't like is this has got that dirty aquatic smell to it a little more than Matt's did. Matt's was a little more fresher than this. And I'm not sure that this one might even be closer to the original because I think this is like a dirtier seawater fragrance. You get that like when it says seawater, they're saying like a dirty seawater. Juniper berries, fir. The driftwood is kind of a dirty note. Myrtle, mint, citruses, oak, leather. This is nice. It dries down really nice. It lasts. You could wear this in the spring, fall too. This would be like a summer evening fragrance to me. Yeah, you guys might want to get your nose on this one if you haven't already. Michael's a fancy guy. He might have already got onto this. And they're saying it's like this unique luxury. I've been checking out this house too, this unique luxury, getting a few clones. I haven't actually smelled any originals, just clones, but they got a lot of nice stuff. If you guys haven't checked out that house, think about looking in that unique luxury. They got a lot of stuff. They're saying this is and I thought this is kind of right. This is like Acqua di Profumo with high quality ingredients and performance, and it does smell kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. But it's also kind of like what's that? Bulgaria, those aquas. How they have that dirty aquatic scent. It kind of reminds me of that. That's kind of what I get out of this. Whatever. This is good, and this one might actually be close to the original based on some of the notes here. But I like Matt's Mirror Image version a little bit better. It's just a little more fresher and just a little easier wear. Oh, wait a second. What are we doing here? Okay, it was great stream today. AFF Stan. Cheers, Fragrance Fraternity. So you can believe that. All right, here it is. Here it is. There's a zero alcohol hop water. 0 calories too, son. Yeah, it's just got a bunch of different hops in it. No calories. Nice. Yeah, I don't do it. I don't do anything. Like I said, I maybe occasionally do a little like a micro dose of LSD. Just a micro dose. That's all I'll do. That's about the only kind of like drugs I've been messing with. Maybe I need to be on some. All right, here's another one I got recently too. This is Soladima. Smells like that to me. Michael's a fancy guy. You got that. You go. He is a fancy guy. He likes higher end. He's got higher end taste. He goes to fancy hotels. He smells fancy perfumes. He does fancy stuff. He wears fancy clothes. I assume he wears fancy clothes. Yeah, I get that too on that Mancera, Stan. Yeah. I've got a lot of, like I said, I try to wear like 30 Manceras, and man, I like them all. But honestly, I buy like these little 5 milliliters of them. I don't go back to them that much, so and I don't even run through my 5 milliliter of Mancera, so I don't really buy a lot of my Manceras or whatever. I just try the 5 milliliters and I kind of stick with them, and then a few of them I do buy. So, but I generally like, well, let me go through this 5 milliliter first, and if I go back and I look at the 5 milliliters barely moving, so it's like, okay, I guess I don't need to own that. All right, let's pull up this Authenticity Tobacco Boss. I like this Authenticity house. I don't know if you guys have ever messed with that house much, whatever, but they got a lot of nice stuff. I like their house. This is one I've been trying. One of my subscribers talked about this, and actually in one of the streams. So sophisticated tobacco with a twist. All right, so here's some of the notes. You can see right there. Let's see. I remember thinking I was a little bit let down by this one. I had a little higher expectations. Let me see if I still feel that way. Yeah, I'm not really in love with this one too much. I like it. It's nice. You get this bergamot and orange. The tobacco, something about this tobacco and the bay leaf. Maybe it's the bay leaf. I mean, eucalyptus and patchouli mixed in here. Yeah. Yeah. This one, I don't think, yeah, this one probably ain't for me. Yeah. I don't think I don't like this one enough to keep it. I got too many other choices. This is going to go on the sell list. Note to self, sell tobacco. It's not bad, but I just got other choices in this range that I would rather wear. Yeah, I don't think I'm keeping this one. Note to self. I don't think I want to keep it. It's a nice fragrance, but I've got other stuff that kind of in this wheelhouse I'd rather wear. And I think what's getting me here, I don't think I like the bay leaf eucalyptus mixed in with it or something. I don't even know if I like the tobacco note he's using there. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Arabian Tonka's getting more thick. It wouldn't hurt, Stan. It wouldn't hurt. That's a nice fragrance. It definitely wouldn't hurt. All right. Dubai Lifestyle. All right, here's where we're at now. I got an Alexandria Dubai Lifestyle. So which this is a well, I'll just pull up, it's actually on Fragrantica. So what this is this is a blue sapphire is what it is, but I'll just keep up the notes on Fragrantica, what they say this one is or whatever. So I wanted to get I've been kind of getting into the blue sapphire scent DNA a little bit lately, and I never really liked this one, I guess because I thought it was supposed to be more like a summer when I first got into fragrances, like a summery type, because I seen blue and all that. But that's not really what's going on here. I mean, you could wear this in the summer, but to me, I like this in the fall or spring more. But I mean, I'm sure you could easily wear this. So yeah, it's chamomile, lemon, tagat. What is tagats? Green herb. Okay, I'm definitely getting some green herbs and fougères. That's what that. So I am getting that. Sage, saffron. You get all that. See what I mean? You're not talking when you see this kind of stuff. You're not talking blue. What is it? That's not saying blue. The rose and the magnolia and the jasmine are really nice in this, and you can get the oud, patchouli, and rum immediately. I'm actually picking up all these notes all right now, whatever. What I've read, people have said, I've never tried the real thing, whatever. People said this one's pretty close to the original, pretty good, and they usually do a pretty good job. I'm sure if you got the original, there would definitely be a difference because this is very expensive. Yeah, this guy, yeah, oud, patchouli, chamomile, rum are the four notes he can, yeah. Yeah, he's saying this didn't last on him, but it lasted good on my skin and on clothes. Yeah, this is a pretty nice fragrance. I like blue sapphire scent profile. When I first got into fragrances, though, I don't know why, I tried this immediately, and I didn't really like it. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you need to do, Spence. You got to get your job done. You California boys got to work 7 days a week, right? Pay for your rent. Rent's probably 5 times what it is here, or your mortgage, whatever. I'm sure Spence has got a mortgage. Spence ain't renting nothing. All right. So, okay, this is one I was on the fence with. Spence got it, and I heard his thing, and that made me turn the corner. And Rick had already told me this was good, so let's talk about this one. Serge Lutens Santal Masculine. I'm into these Serge Lutens. I've been getting a lot of these, and this is one I was already on my radar. And then when I heard Spence said his, I ordered it. Why he was on the stream, I went and ordered this. I just went on and ordered it. So, and I'm happy with this. This is complete blind buy, but Rick had already told me it was good, and I heard Spence say it. And but based by these notes, I didn't think it was going to smell anything like Juxtapoz, my favorite. But somehow these notes combined, it equals like Juxtapoz. I like this one a lot, actually. I already got my full thoughts on this one because I actually wore this one pretty hard. But let's go back to just one initial wearing. But I actually sprayed it pretty heavy and wore it. I can't even see the atomizer on this black thing. I'm just going to have to blind spray here. You're right in my eye. Yeah, this is nice. Spence, I think you like this one too, didn't you? Yeah, Spence has to work Sundays to buy. He ain't buying those $100 duos like I am. We're getting a 33% discount. He's out there on Joma Shop, old factory place, buying these high-end Xerjoffs. Yeah, this is nice, man. If you're into these Serge Lutens, these kind of profiles, these are the three notes that's saying sandalwood, Damascus, rose, and cocoa. But there's more going on than that here. At least my nose is picking up. I don't know if they're hiding notes here or whatever, but this is just nice. Yeah, it's really and it doesn't project hard like a lot of these. It's just like this guy's saying, soft and meditative. A sandalwood, imagine dark pink where nothing overflows but blends harmoniously. The wood, dry at first, quickly soften the rose, then a powdery sweetness, which is called cacao. Yeah, this is nice, man. Yeah, this is nice. It's about 70 here right now in my room or whatever, and outside today or whatever. This would work great on today. Even a 70-degree day like today. This wouldn't be too hot of a day. Yeah, this is a nice fragrance, man. These Serge Lutens just kill it. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah, wooded, spicy, hot, pink. Yeah, I get all that on this one. And obviously, I'm not to the base where the powder is. At the dry down, I do remember there was like a powdery dry down. Stan, are you doing any Serge Lutens? You've been messing with the Evil Tunes? No, I don't know. I don't know about Evil Tunes. Stan, what is Evil Tunes? Tell me about Evil Tunes. Not sure what that is. I'll write it down, Stan. That'll be some homework for me. Evil Tunes. Okay, here's one I had to go back to. Mike, Fancy Michael, and Fancy Spence. They're all about this Mancera French Riviera. Okay, so I had a 5 milliliter. I did one of my Mancera things, but I went through my whole 5 milliliter of French Riviera, and I was like, well, I don't need that or whatever. Well, then I seen Frag Flex had these 10 milliliters, and I was like, all right, let me get another 10 milliliter because these fancy guys are talking about how nice this is. So I was like, all right, let me go back to this. So let's go back to this. I didn't pay this much attention or whatever. Oh, and by the way, Saharian Wind is one I got recently. Mancera sample. That one's probably a full bottle worthy. Once I go through that decan, I might get a full bottle. And actually, Generic has a oil of that. I'm going to get their oil of that and see what it's like. So, Stan, you probably like this French Riviera too, don't you? You California boys love this thing. I think this is probably a Stan scent. Let's see what I think or whatever. I sprayed it again when I first got it, and I actually thought almost the same thing I thought last time. Let me do one more try here, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. 4 sorority sisters get more than they bargained for, and they agree to renovate a haunted mansion. Yeah, Stan and Michael both like this one here, whatever. And I went through my whole 5 milliliter, so I must say I liked it enough to wear the whole 5 milliliter. And I do see what you mean when you're 100 and some degree weather. This is kind of fragrance that wears nice. But let me see. But I was signed up for the full bottle alert. Yeah, Rick's 1.5 hours away from a theater, so he's out there. He's out by Canada, out in the middle of nowhere. I haven't been to a theater since what's that that movie with the that was all in 3D and stuff at the time. I can't think of it, but I haven't been there in a long while. Evil Tunes is old. Came out in 1992. Yeah, I just watch stuff on around here. I can't get motivated to go to the movies. It's been a long while. All right, French Riviera. Let's go back to that. Orange, lemon, tangerine, ginger, pepper. This is nice. I'm not knocking this. This is nice. This is a nice scent. I like this. This is nice. Maybe it's some of these floral notes in here that throw me off, and this mimosa note. Sometimes I struggle on this mimosa notes. Whenever I see that note in fragrances, that one I seem to struggle. There's something about that note. But this is nice. I love pine tree note. And the Tierra flower I don't have no problem with. But I know when I see that mimosa. Obviously, all these notes here, who don't like orange, lemon, tangerine, but I don't know if it's that mimosa note throwing me off. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like it though. But I like it, and I do like that saltiness and the musk and amber to dry down or whatever. And then the heat, this thing does work because I did wear it in a couple of super hot days, and this is something you do want to wear on a super hot day. If it came out in 92, Rick should have seen it. Well, quick Google search, Rick, and you'll probably be able to bring it up pretty easy. Okay. I've been saving this one here. All right, this one here. This is the best fragrance I've had in a while. And I already kind of formed my feelings on this, but this is a straight up banger. This is, you got to get this in your collection. This is one you want to get. This here, this is going on skin. All right, I'm putting this one on skin here. I can't, SpongeBob SquarePants cologne. You got to be getting this. Let me put the cap on. Look at the cap. The detail they went into. Look, see, it's got the little bill on the hat there. It's got the little pirate thing on the bill. I mean, they didn't spare no expense on this bottle. This is in the box. Even the box it came in was nice. I should have brought the box out, but this is just nice. This is going on skin here. Let's spray it on my arm. I'm not going to waste this on paper. Oh, man, this is just heaven. Aromatic, citrus, marine, woody, aquatic, fresh, spicy, musky, azotic, fresh, salty. This is perfection. You California boys, you're sleeping out there on this. This thing is a nuclear to the performance. It goes underneath your skin, I think. It embeds in your skin. It becomes part of your DNA. It won't come out. So you got melon and lemon, grapefruit at the top, C notes, beautiful rosemary note, musk, woody notes. This is masterpiece perfumery. No, I'm joking, Steen. This thing, it actually doesn't smell too bad. What it is, I'm joking about this, Stan. It's not that good. It's not. Don't buy this. It's a joke. But if you look it up on Fragrantica, we'll cover that in a minute. I'm definitely joking about this, and the performance is non-existent. In about 10 minutes, even though I did about 5 sprays, it won't last. But actually, for like a kid's perfume, it's actually not that bad of a scent. I'm definitely joking about it. It's definitely not. Definitely do not get this one. It's just kind of a joke. But let's go on Fragrantica here. This is where I got the people joke about this one a lot on. So I thought it was funny. You can just start reading about it. Let's go on Fragrantica and you can see what people are saying. You go on Fragrantica and sometime read some of these reviews. Here's like, smells great. Lasts all year from one spray. Projects across the country. Only downside is women might crush you from running at you to sniff you. You might be a love magnet if you wear this. And the Divine. Let's see some other ones. Okay, then here's like long ones here. Like, let's just read this long one here. I'll read it to you if you're just listening or whatever. A bottle that defies logic. And before we dive into this, and he goes on about how great the bottle is. And then I'm not going to read all this, dude, but there's a bunch of lengthy write-ups in here where they're just having fun with this thing, talking about how great this is or whatever. So I was just kind of playing along with that is all I'm doing. Definitely do not get SpongeBob SquarePants cologne unless you just want to have fun. It doesn't smell bad, though. It's actually not too bad. And actually, in reality, there's one in this line called Gary, which is one of the other characters on here. I guess Gary is actually the best smell in this line. This actually doesn't smell bad for like a kid's thing. Or let's say you were going to go to the beach or getting out. It's not horrible or nothing, but yeah. I do a lot of stuff, especially on shorts and stuff, Stan. It's like tongue in cheek. It's like a dry humor. I act like I'm serious. So on a lot of stuff on my shorts or even sometimes on my videos, I'm not serious. Sometimes people think I'm serious, but I'm not. I'm just goofing around or whatever. It's because I got a weird sense of humor, Stan. So yeah, definitely do not buy SpongeBob SquarePants. But it is a fun one. I highly recommend you go on Fragrantica and read some of the reviews on it. There's some good ones on there. There's some good writers on there. Okay, now we're going to get back into like a fancy territory for Michael and Spencer. I got a sample of Argo Triumph of Bacchus here. So and which I actually got a 10 milliliter of this. Now, hold on here. I'm with Argo's Fall of Phaeton. That's where we're at. I got a little sample of Argo's Fall of Phaeton. I got ahead of myself, which I hadn't smelled this one, but I actually just ordered I think the duoclone of that just came out. Yeah, I think I just got a duoclone of that one or whatever. And so I'm going to spray this one on skin too, because I don't have much of this decant left. And this is a nice fragrance. I didn't wear anything today because I knew I was going to do all this smelling. Let's spray this one on skin. This is Argo's Fall of Phaeton, which I don't think Argos is putting out any bad fragrances. Yeah, the little sprayer on this decant. Yeah, I'm not getting much out of this sprayer. Let's dab it on. This is nice. This is a nice fragrance. It's just like all these Argos. I don't know if you guys smelled too many of these or whatever, but I mean, they're not playing around there. This is nice. Ginger, cardamom, lemon, bergamot, pink pepper, getting all that. Lavender, agar wood, oud. I'm getting that. I'm getting all these notes. Leather, tonka bean base, vanilla, musk. Yeah, I'm getting every one of these notes here. Every single one of them. I can pick up every one. I mean, that's hard to do on a lot of notes, especially the base ones. This is a nice fragrance. This is like a little bit fresher, but I probably still wouldn't wear this. Maybe fall. I could probably still wear this fall, winter, and spring. I like it. This is really nice. This is something, if you guys ain't ever smelled this, this is a nice one. This guy's saying Naxos is a wedding day favorite, but he's saying this is his. I've heard a lot of people, and this guy's saying it smells like Spider-Man chalk cigarette candies from his childhood. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Definitely not getting that. I think this is nice. Yeah. I think this is a nice one, man. I haven't had too many bad things from Argos. I know the price point is kind of high. I'm hoping Dua is pretty close. Yeah, cancel your 10 bottles there or whatever. Yeah, you don't. One thing, the good thing about it is I was already getting something from fragrance.net. It was only like $9 and something. So I thought, that'll be worth getting just to have fun with. And then I'd already kind of had in mind doing the short or whatever. So. Yeah, I got mine at Fragrance said it was like 9 something, and I was already ordering something from there. So, okay, now we're gonna get on the Triumph of Bacchus. I got some pretty good thoughts on this one. I got this guy on that fragrant. He gets this guy on the fragrant cheapies on the Facebook pages. He sells he gets a lot of high end stuff, and he sells really cheap these 10 milliliters. So I've been getting a lot of good stuff off him or whatever. Some of these higher end ones, his prices are reasonable and he's legit. So Triumph of Bacchus. Oh no. Okay, never mind. We'll go to that. Triumph of Bacchus. So yeah, I wore this one a couple of times already because I had another decant somebody had sent me, and so I got this 10 milliliter too, and I had the Dua. So I'll tell you what I think about this one again. I already kind of got my full thoughts on this one, even though I'm doing this as a first impressions. I've already thought about this one and done a couple things with this one. I've done a side by side with the Dua on this one. Okay, so first off, this is a beautiful fragrance. If you guys ever tried this scent DNA, it's beautiful. Rum, white peach, green apple, saffron. You get all that. Tonka bean, patchouli, jasmine, vetiver. Nice, really nice tobacco. High-end tobacco note here. One of the best tobacco notes I've smelled. Vanilla, amber, sandalwood. You get all these right out of the gate. It dries down really nice. Obviously, you're picking up this tobacco, vanilla, amber, and all that at the dry down. But these top notes kind of stick around for a while. These all stick. And this is a nice fragrance. But what I will tell you is the Dua, as it transitions and everything, is, it's almost identical. It's like 96, 95% close through every transitional phase of it. And the Dua projects harder. It's noticeably projecting more and lasts longer. Like when this one was dying off, the Dua was still going, and it had a better projection the whole time too. So definitely the Dua, in my opinion, is definitely the way to go to it. Yeah. Hey Scott, what are you wearing today, Scott? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, talking about this Triumph of Bacchus and Argos. Yeah, it's a great house, but on this one, man, Dua killed it. I mean, they nailed this scent profile, so I was very impressed by that. But if you guys ain't smelled that one, get a little decant of the real one, or try the Dua one, or highly recommend that one for fall and winter. Most of you guys have probably already smelled that one. All right, here's one. This one I was really surprised how much I liked this one here. Wasn't sure I was going to like this one that much. So this is that new. I got this off that guy too. He's, like I said, he sells a bunch of everything. He gets some super kind of far out there high end stuff too. Where even his 10 milliliters at a good price are like $40 or $50 because the fragrance, when you look them up, they're like $500 and $600 fragrances. So when you do the math on it, it's still a pretty good deal on it. I mean, his deals are pretty good. All right, let's do this one. This is that Chanel. I don't know if you guys have smelled this one. I think I remember Scott might have got this one. Do I got that right, Scott? This is great, man. This is really nice. Citrus, mandarin, grapefruit, that Chanel quality. Woody notes, cedar wood. This is what I like. I like these woody notes mixed in it. You get that whatever white musk Chanel uses in these fragrances is really good. Amber, patchouli, sandalwood is there. This is super nice, man. I heard, people were, not thrilled when this first came out or whatever, but I think they've already quit manufacturing this one. This is a limited release. I think it's very limited, and this one's about to be over with. So, like, if you bought a bottle, it'd probably be a good investment. This is a really, really great scent until the Underland Marine. Yeah, I don't get that either. When it dried down, it was really nice. He likes the whole Allure line, but not this. Yeah. See, this guy's saying it's a huge dose of musk and citrus. That's it. I don't just see it like that. Generic fresh scent, save your money. See, this one's getting blasted here by everybody. I just don't see it like that. I like this a lot. I think it's a nice scent. Even when it dried down and all that or whatever. Have you guys tried this one? Did you try it, Scott? Okay, you're wearing Chevrolet. Did you get this Super Leggera edition, Scott? I like it, man. I'm not going to get it. This 10 milliliter is good enough for me. But if you did buy a bottle, it would probably be a worthwhile investment. You'd probably the bottle's going to go up because I think they already stopped making it. But I don't buy like that. I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, I thought you had that one, Scott. All right, let's do a little beverage break here. We're going to do this Athletic Brewing Company. We're going to do their Oktoberfest, their face beer. Non-alcoholic, of course. But when I was into making beers and brewing beers with this Marzen style, usually Oktoberfest is really a Marzen style. I used to drink a lot of, I used to love that at this time of the year, the Marzen, the Oktoberfest style. And this one's actually pretty good. These non-alcoholic beers have come a long way. Pretty nice. Yeah, so yeah, Allure Home Store. Yeah, Scott's in agreement with me. He's got it or whatever. That's super nice, dude. If you like any of the Chanel Allure Home Sports, I mean, that's one to like. There's no reason not to like that. All right, here's one I got the generic sample, and so I decided to get the real version, just kind of compare it to my generic sample. And I'd heard so much about this, so. All right, let's pull this one out. Kajal Lamar. You guys have probably smelled this, right? It's got a ton of notes. I hadn't smelled this one for whatever reason. I hadn't got around it, but I got the generic version, and I really liked it. I thought the generic version was pretty great. Yeah, this is awesome, man. If you guys haven't smelled this, if this kind of scent profile, like what you're looking at here, pineapple, berries, apple, cardamom, coriander at the top, rose, and some florals in the mids. At the base, musk, vanilla, amber, cashmere, wood, cedar, and this just works, man. This is unisex. This is super nice fragrance. If you guys haven't tried and the generic, I haven't done a side by side. I didn't get to my generic. I just smelled this once. I was like, yep, this is what the generic smelled like. But I think my generic version smelled really close to this. Yeah, this guy's saying how he gets his rotten pine needles in a bin. It was, yeah, I'm definitely not getting that. Okay, this guy's saying a mix of fruits. Yeah, I'm getting. He said it's mainly passion fruit. I get a lot of passion fruit. Yeah. Bug spray. I don't know what I heard people say that too. Yeah, I'm not. BR 540. I'm not getting that too. And this guy said if it smells like, yeah, people are all over the place on this one, but I think most people are pretty impressed with this. And here's another thing where they're saying it smells like BR 540. And I mean, I get what they're saying there, but not really. But the juicy apple notes and this is just nice, man. It's like right here. This kind of sums up. Interesting blend of fruity and floral scents, or whatever. I'll say that. I like that summary right there. And that I remember when it dries down, that vanilla and toffee comes out to dry down, which makes it very interesting. So it didn't just dry down like a fruity note, but this is just. I mean, all this stuff here that this is saying, this is kind of what you get. This is a good warm weather scent too for you California boys. I think you did good on that, Scott. 146 for Super Leggera. I think that's pretty good because that one's going to go not go. I think they're already stopped making it. That's what I'm hearing. So that one's going to go rare, and people are going to. And everybody likes to act like this ain't good and that ain't good when it first comes out because it just don't blow them away. And then as time goes on, you spend more time. People, and that's what's going to happen with that one. They're going to think it's a great fragrance, whatever, especially when you can't get it. Like the supply and demand issue is going to really make it like, wow, I need to get that one. All right. We're going to go with this Cosmopolitan Village. That's what we're going with next here, which is a Sauvage vintage formulation. Let's see. This is a Dua I got of it. Yow, yow. Let's see. I only sprayed this once when I first got it, but I was really impressed with I kind of like to smell the real version of this now, whatever. So it's got a ton of notes like a lot of these old school type fragrances. And this is a Dior version of it or whatever. It's almost like a fresh barbershop fougere. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, it's got that barbershop fougere, but a lot of fruity notes in it. You're getting all these. You're definitely getting that orris root. You're getting all these aromatics and these greens. You're getting all this oak. This is a nice fragrance, man. If you like these kind of aromatic fougere notes, it's sort of like a summer version of an old school barbershop. They're saying here. I agree with that. That's what I'm getting to. Yeah, the Mars is real good. I like that. Let's see. If you want a sample of Shirley Blanche Edition, head over to Rush US. They have stock last time I checked. Okay. I've never tried the real thing. I think I've got the Dua version of that or whatever, of course, but I've never even been to Rush US. So I'll look at Rush US, Scott. I'm writing that down. Rush US samples. I always like trying new houses, whatever. But yeah, this Sauvage is this is nice. I like this. It's a fresh barbershop fougere type of thing. All right. More Duas. We're Dua heavy here because that's what I buy. Dua for life. All right, this is going to be their new LV lovers. So let's do a LV. Let's just look up LV lovers. Have you guys tried the real LV lovers? I hadn't tried that. When I went last time, I was in a store that carried that away. That one wasn't out yet. So. I don't know so I won't be able to tell you how close this is or whatever, but yeah, Lamar is really good. And Generic Perfumes, their version is really, I might have to do a side-by-side. I didn't do a side-by-side on that, but so let's try this Louis Vuitton Lovers. All right, this is nice. Yeah, Galbanum and Bergamot off the top, whatever, which I'm not huge on Galbanum. It's green herbs and fougères. That's what you're getting. And you're picking that up for sure. I'm not sure I'm in nuts with Galbanum. Obviously, like bergamot, ginger, and these solar notes are all going to. I'm getting these solar notes, which are what aldehydes is what they are. Generally, let's see if I click on that, what it says. Natural and synthetic, popular and weird. They're kind of aldehydic or whatever. Uplifting, sparkling note. Yeah. And then at the base of this thing, sandalwood and cedarwood. It does dry down to that. When it dries down, it's purely a wood fragrance because I did think on this. So it's woody, warm, spicy, green, aromatic. Yeah, I can see why people were kind of not going nuts over this one or whatever. They were kind of, I don't know, not blown away by this one. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know how close this Dua is to the original, whatever, but I don't even feel like I really want to get my nose on the original. It's not bad. It's just nothing to get excited about. But like I said, I don't know how close it is. All right, so here's another PDM one that I got my nose on the generic version. So I want to try obviously I got to try the Dua version. So this is another one you don't, this Nissian by Parfums de Marly. You don't ever hear anybody talking about this one. They've got a lot more in the house. You just don't hear people talking about it, whatever I'm starting to realize. And same with Nishane or Nishane, however you want to say it. You fancy guys probably going to say Nishane. I'll say Nishane. All right, let's try this one here. This is nice too. It's really fresh. This pink pepper, grapefruit, and lime just come blasting out of the top. Yeah, it starts off really fresh, and as it dries down, which I'm not there yet, but you're going to get this. I already wore this one when I sprayed it or whatever and kept smelling it. You're going to get this lavender and saffron, some florals, olibanum, rose, geranium. So you can kind of tell how this is going to go. It's going to get, all that olibanum, saffron, some heavy notes, and it's already starting to go there. It's already drying down and getting to that a little bit. And then I don't know what Precious Woods is. Let's click on it. What is Precious Woods? Woods and mosses. Okay. I remember at the dry down, it was a lot. I got a lot of patchouli, amber, and woods. So that's basically what it's saying here. So this is a nice fragrance or whatever. I'd like to smell the original on this one or whatever. And they're saying it's elegant, dense, and special. classy and warm fragrance, really rich and spicy winter blend. I would concur with all that. I like this. This is a nice one. You don't hear nobody talking. This just works in like fall and winter to me. Any of you guys got experience with this scent profile? It's a nice scent, Nissan or Nissan. It's pretty good. And like I said, I have no idea how close this is to the original. I'm not going to even try to get the original. This works for me. I like it. I'll wear this. This will definitely get into my rotation. All right, here's some more Duas. I've got a few more Duas here. So this is a hybrid they did or whatever. This is no need to look this up. This is just a Jazz Club and By the Fireplace, an inspiration here. They call it Jazz by the Fire. So well, I'll just pull up with it. We'll just pull it up on the Dua site, so you guys can at least see what's going on here. I can't even remember what this one smelled like. I sprayed it on when I got it, but I was spraying so many fragrances that day because a bunch of stuff came in that day. They all kind of blend together. So like I said, it's Jazz Club and By the Fireplace. So let's look at all the notes. He's putting on an Oriental Spicy, and here's all your notes. So let's see. I tell you, he did a good job in blending this one. It doesn't stand out as either one of those. It's kind of like a good blend because sometimes, when he blends these, one fragrance is pretty much dominating. Neither of these is dominating. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot of the pink pepper. I am getting the rum tobacco, the clove, chestnut, and I'm not getting much vanilla either. I'm just getting all those notes right there. This is nice though. This would be good winter scent, especially just lounging around. This seems relaxing to me. Yeah, I like this. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not nuts. Like I like that Nishane I just talked about better and a couple other ones, but I do like this. This will definitely work. I'll definitely wear this. I got so many fragrances. Like I don't know when it'll get warm, but I will wear it. Okay, here's this is another one. I tried the generic version of this or whatever, so I was real intrigued. Of course, I had to try the Dua version, and he had it on the 10 milliliters. So this is another one I recommend you get your nose on. This is if you guys ain't smelled this one when I bring it up. Not necessarily the Dua, but maybe even the regular one or whatever. This is by that Unique Luxury, the one I've been talking about. This is a really nice one. So, yeah, Magnificent by Unique Luxury. You fancier guys can probably do the better pronunciation on that than I can. But look at the scent profile here. And here's what I'll say on this one. All right, this is another case where I got the generic oil of it and mixed it up, and it was really good. So I got this Dua version, and I prefer the generic over this. And I don't know which one's closer to the original, but I just like the way the generic one smells better. So here's your scent profile. Because I already did a side-by-side on this one too. But I do like this one. This one's still good. I'll still wear this one. Yeah, this is nice. If you guys haven't tried this scent profile, try this one here, whatever. This Magnificent. Get a sample or something if this sounds like something you would like by looking at these notes. You're definitely getting the mango and the bergamot. A lot of nice florals with the rose. It's a nice rose note too. But you are getting this. There's definitely a density to it. And a mango is like an unripe mango. That's what a lot of people don't like. So when it says mango, it's a little deceiving. It's kind of like an unripe, but it's kind of a weird mango note. Let's scroll down here and see what people are saying. And that throws some people off. See, people are saying this smells like a shampoo thing. I'm not getting that. Yes, it's a lush, fleshy mango with tart edges. So it's not that bright, sunny mango. I like that fact that it's kind of like a So this guy's saying if it's like rotten mangoes, which I get that. It does kind of smell like that, but it's almost got like an oud smell to it or whatever. I like it. It's got a real musky dry down too. This is a really nice one to me, but it does have a little bit of an oudy mango note. I could say that, but you guys know I like fruity oud notes. But honestly, my generic one doesn't smell as oudy as this one. So, all right, that sounds good. Alexandria Jazz. I have that too. I have the Alexandria Jazz Club. Yeah, I don't know. Spence probably has some of these or whatever, these Unique Luxuries or whatever. If he hasn't, he should try a couple of these. It's from this line. Spence, have you got any of these Unique Luxuries if you're listening? Yeah. Like Kate, that's one of their most popular ones. He's probably got that one. But yeah, that one's really interesting to me. Like I said, that generic perfumes I'm getting out of Kuwait, they just don't miss, man. Whatever I get from them, it's 100%. Whereas Dua, I wouldn't say they don't miss. But, man, sometimes they hit home runs, though. I mean, they knock it out of the park sometimes. And then sometimes it's like, not good, and then sometimes it's good. It's kind of across the board with Duo, but generic is almost always on. And that's another thing I'll say about mirror image and Matt's too. His is never off. It's pretty much always on. All right, Duo. This is we'll just go to Duo's website. This is their 24 K7. This is that MFK 24, but we'll just look it up under the Duo brand. And I have actually never even smelled this MFK 724, which, that's a popular fragrance and been around for a long while. I don't know if you guys ever smelled it, but I'm sold on it now. I really like this scent profile. I mean, I knew I would. I don't know why I put this off. It's sort of floral and unisex, but some people might say it leans feminine, but it don't lean feminine to me. To me, this is like unisex right down the middle. I mean, anybody can wear this. Yeah, it's just a real this is just a fresh linen clean scent. That's what you're getting here. It's floral, but it's like a fresh linen and you just pulled laundry out of the dryer, and you got some of your those dryer sheets in there. It's saying white sandalwood, aldehydes, Calabrian bergamot, white floral accord, Egyptian jasmine, and musk. And this is just an easy wear fragrance, man. This would work in a high heat too. Like if it was a super hot day, this one would really work nice, and it's pretty versatile too. Like you could wear this spring through fall, but I think this would work best in high heat for me. But this is a nice one. Yeah, I'm sure did a review on that one. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Yeah, if you're looking for something easy wear, like a clean scent, this is pretty nice. And I don't know how close that is to the original, but based on what I'm hearing, that smells like that's what it is. Okay, here's one here. I just got this one in last night. I told you I wore my favorite, like my new favorite last night. I had on my Shane Neffs, and I was all sprayed up on it. So I got home, and one was in the mail from Mercari, and it was this Rich Mess Richmond. Somebody had referred this to me, and this guy's got good taste. He knows my taste, and I knew I was taking a little bit of a gamble on this one when I got it, but so I sprayed it on my wrist last night. I just got this one in, so let's pull this one up. This is this Rich Mess from Ryan Richmond. I just got this one. This is last night. So I've been smelling the Shane Neffs all night, my favorite, and smelling like that, and was just thinking, man, I'm killing it out here. It was smelling good. And so then I come home to this. So look at this scent profile on this thing. It's got fig, grapefruit, and bergamot at the top, sandalwood, saffron, vanilla in the middle, and leather, atlas, cedar, and lily, right? So, okay, that smells pretty good. And so let me spray this. I'm just going to put this on skin again. Yeah, no, this ain't working. This is not working for me. I can't, and I like Ganymede and stuff. This is kind of going in that Ganymede spaceship territory is what's happening here. And I think that's why he had said I would like it, because I like Ganymede. And this thing is nuclear too. I mean, I don't know why I sprayed that much or whatever, but I just want to put it on skin. I'm selling this one. I got it last night. This will be back on Mercari. Yeah, I'm selling it. And especially after I was wearing the Shane, my favorite, and I put this on. Yeah, this I can't do this one. Yeah, and there's a lot of people on here saying this is like a clubbing fragrance and getting there's a lot of, and if you're not a wild Rexar, you might not be able to pull this off. This is very strange fragrance, and it's like a Ganymede, but it doesn't smell like Ganymede. It's just got like a new spaceship kind of smell, or I don't even know how to describe this smell. Like looking at that or whatever. I do get the leather, and there's some woods. This animalic is huge on it. You see that note? And even when it dries out, I'm not getting this citrus spicy, but you get a lot of warm, spicy smoke, and you're getting this powdery and these sweet white florals, just all this. I mean, Rich Mess is a good name for it. It does make you smell like a, what's up, Juan? Thanks for stopping in, Juan. Yeah, do not get Rich Mess. What's going on, Juan? Appreciate you stopping in. I just appreciate you stopping in, Juan. I went over day 3 fragrances. I got a sample pack from them. I got this Rich Mess and a bunch of Duas. And what else did I get? Some other samples. And I got this SpongeBob SquarePants cologne, Juan. And then I got this Authenticity Perfumes Tobacco Boss one. Not too good on that. Wait, Juan, you're going to have to take a vacation now since you worked on a Sunday, and you're already moving into that. I think you were talking like they were going to move you into management, right, Juan, or pushing that direction. Is that what's happening there? I did management a couple of times at Honda. It was pretty good for a while there, whatever. I think you already did it too, you were saying. But yeah, working a Sunday. I had to do a lot of Sundays when I was working too. I didn't like, but yeah, stay away from this Rich Mess. You've got you got any other ones, Juan? Because they have all those. I heard Gary is actually the best in the line. Here's a couple, Juan. This is this Mango Magnificent, which is that what is that? Let me look it up again. Unique Luxury. Have you tried much from that Unique Luxury line, Juan? I'm loving everything from that. I've tried a lot of Unique Luxury stuff, Juan, lately, and a lot of their stuff is really good. I really like this Mango one. Let me pull up that. You probably tried a bunch of their stuff or have a bunch of their stuff, Juan. I haven't tried any of the real stuff. I've just been doing clones. Kate is the one where I started, but yeah, that Magnificent. I really like this one, Juan. This Magnificent. I like that one. I don't know if you tried that one or what you thought of it. He just messed up his schedule, by calling out tomorrow. There you go. That's what I used to do, dude. That's what I would do. I would schedule use a vacation day on a Monday, like if I had to work a Friday or something, and I wanted to get me a weekend. Dude, I did all that. And Juan, I've been getting into these Serge Lutens a lot now. I don't know if you ever mess around or get into Serge Lutens, but talk about this Santal Magic School is one I tried lately, and loving those. I don't know, Juan, what's your thoughts on Serge Lutens? Have you done? The Duo one was way better than the real one. Okay, so you're saying that you like the Duo version. I like the Duo, but I've been getting those generic perfumes out of Kuwait, and I've been a lot of these ones I went over today. I actually prefer the Kuwait ones I got from a generic perfumes. You get the oils there, and they just don't miss, man. So I really like their version of that. It was even better than the Duo. I do like the Duo version, though. It's good. So I guess you're saying the real one ain't that good. And what else? I tried the I went over. I tried that Chanel Homme Sport Super Leggera. I think that's how you say that. I really like that one, Juan. I can't remember what you said about it or how you felt about it, but I like that one. I like that one quite a bit. And then I went over Mancera French Riviera again. Like I'm not as in love with that one as a lot of people. I know a lot of people really like that one. I don't know how you feel about it, Juan, but and then I went over all those day 3 fragrances. I don't know if you smelled any of those, but I got the Discovery set. I went over those. PDM Habnon, that's another one I went over, Juan. And there's not a lot of people talking about that scent profile. And I got Dua's version. It was pretty good. But again, I like the generic version better. That's an interesting one, that PDM Habnon. And I know you've had this one. I think you've talked about that. The Hypnotizing Fire. Best Shane F's clone, Stan. Out of ones I've had, all I've had is Mirror Image and Alexandria. And I would give Alexandria a slight edge over a Mirror Image. But Mirror Image is good, too. They were both good. But when you smell the real thing, it's just a step up. Like I said, if you layer the real thing with it, it's really good. That's what I've been doing, just layering the real thing with his or the other one or whatever. And both of those are real good, though. I haven't tried the Duos because people told me the Duo one is off. Oh, Hypnotizing Fire, Juan. That's from the Harmonious, I think it is. Have you tried that one, Juan? That's one I really like. And then Nissian by Parfums de Marly. That's another one we went over. That's like a slept-on fragrance. Like you don't hear people talking about that one. I got the generic and the Dua. I like that one. That's a nice fragrance. And then Sunlight Lovers. I got the Dua. I just think it's kind of like a vanilla. I don't know. I didn't think it was too great. Yeah, but they got this SpongeBob lines for kids or whatever. They've got Stan, you like the Duos? Man, am I gonna have to try that fucking Duo one now? Damn it, Stan. I don't want to try the Duo one. All right, I'm gonna have to try that fucking Duo one. Somebody told me it's pretty good, but the notes were off. All right, I'll try the Duo one. I gotta try the damn Duo one. Dua Nefs. I'm Team Dua, so I gotta do it. That's all I got to talk about here today. I went through all my samples here, but I got a bunch of other shit in the room that I was kind of looking over too, so I could pull some more stuff out and talk about it. Let's see what I got here. If you guys want to hang around a little more, I'll do a little more. I don't know what I got here, though. Okay, let's talk about this one here. This is one I thought was pretty interesting. I just found out about this one. This This is like a slept-on cheapie that's got pretty high quality. This Bogart Pour Homme by Jacques Bogart or whatever. Here's all the notes or whatever. I just got this one. I've been watching that Rogues '08, and he talked about this one. This is nice, man. This is a nice, cheap, but it doesn't smell cheap at all. Let's pull up the notes. Yeah, I like this one. This is just like a, like a Fougere, elegant type, good. It's just good. I like this one. It's pretty versatile. Performance actually wasn't bad on this. You can see by the notes here, it's sort of like a, barbershop Fougere-ish type thing. Lavender, bergamot, orange blossom, rose, lily of the valley in the middle, and then to base, tonka patchouli, cedar. And this is nice. This is a good cheapie. Yeah. What do you think of that one? I'm gonna get that one, Stan. I'll get it. You're telling me it's nice. I got to at least try what their twist is. But I hear the notes are off compared to the original. But I'll try it because I have to. I'll get it. I'm going to get it, Stan, on one of the cells. Or what else have I got here to go over? This is one. This one got a lot of hype. This Barouge Perlador, which I think is a Carlisle tone. I don't know. I didn't. Maybe I don't like. So here it is. Have you guys tried? I'm sure most of you guys haven't tried. I don't know if you guys do these clones as much as me, but this is one that got a lot of hype or whatever. And just, I don't know. Just okay to me. You pick up all these notes. It smells quality. I guess I like it more than I did the last winter when I smelled this. I haven't even smelled this year. So sage and basil, you got those aromatics. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. But you definitely get the incense and violet. There's leather, gray musk. What do they mean by gray musk? All right. Animal. All right. Gray musk. All right. Synthetic musk. All right. And agar oud. I suppose I like this more than I did last winter, but I wasn't blown away with it. I think this has changed. At least I think my taste has changed. I like this one. Yeah, I'm going to get that Dua Century at some point here, Stan. I put it on my list. I've got to get their take on it. But sometimes my understanding is Michan, I don't know how much of that I got this, but Michan runs it through a machine in France, a GCM machine or whatever, and they reverse engineer it. And it costs money to run that through, right? So sometimes it might come out of the machine and it's still off. And if he wants to run it through again and try to get the notes a little closer, to like simulate the notes, like it costs money to run that through every time. And sometimes I think he just don't want to run it through and pay the thing. It's like, this is close enough. And so when he does it, the notes are close. Now, I don't know that any of this is true. This is just what I've heard. $45 on eBay. All right, Stan. I'll write that down. But right now, let's look it up. Here, let's just do it for funsies. Let's do this. Dua Century. Let me just show you with a sale going on right now. Let's do a comparison thing here, Stan. This is for funsies. So he's got 129 in stock. All right, $75 fragrance. Okay, so you see that's once again. So here's what I could get it for right now. I could get it for 50 and just get it right through them. That'd be with shipping and everything, Stan. So that's generally how I compare everything. And generally, if it's close, I just rather do this. I'm not going to pull on this one right now, but he's having a 33% off sale right now. Should I just pull right now, Stan? I got it. It's loaded up. I got it teed up. Here it is. I'd rather pay the $5 more in this case and just get it right from Misham and get the real thing or whatever. That's generally how I always compare that. If it's just off a little bit, I'm just going to give Dua the money. Is that a yes? And I should just pull right now, Stan? Is that what I should do? Is that what you're saying? Give me one more yes, Stan. If I hear one more yeah, I know that's what you're talking about. If not, I'm going to think about it. I need one more. Yeah. What else do I got in here? I don't even remember what this is. Mountain Nuet. All right. Let me look up this Mountain Nuet. All right, here I go. This is live. I'll do it. Because I don't want that stupid shipping thing. All right, free. All right, here we go. Live and in person. I'm going to try to add on here. Look, do I want to buy this for a limited time offer? No, I don't want that. All right. Then I can compare it to the other ones. If I don't like it, I'll just sell it. But I heard people tell me the notes were off, so I'll find out. I'll know now. All right. All right, let's look up this Mountain New Way, which I can't remember what this one's even cloning. I haven't smelled this since last year. Let me go back up to let me go back to share screen. Mountain New Way. Grandeur Mountain New Way. Okay, Arabian's Tonkin Twist. Okay. All right, here. Yeah, I can't remember what I thought about Arabian's Tonkin, but my taste have changed this winter. Okay. They're saying this is. I like this. This is right up my alley. Exotic spices, oud, Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, sugarcane, amber, white musk, oak musk. Yeah, I like this now. Yeah, I think I like Arabian Tonkins more. Yeah, I didn't like these kind of scent profiles that much until this year. So I guess my nose developed or gotten worse. I don't know, however you want to look at it. Let's look up Arabian Tonkins. Look at those notes. Yeah, just by looking at these, I can tell when I see rose and oud and vanillas and amber and warm and spicy. This is the type of fragrance I like now. But last winter, I did not like this. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes if you sell off fragrances too early, like then you kind of made a mistake. You didn't hang on to it long enough. So I've learned not to do that on everything. Kind of give it a little bit of time because your nose develops. Yeah, this is right up my alley. I don't know how close this is, but this is a nice clone. Yeah, I like this. There, is it up on for you guys? Spray and let it breathe for 2 weeks. Yeah, I will when I get it or whatever. I mean, I'll give a first impression, but yeah, like all these duos, I know it's going to get a lot better. I heard a lot of people say bug spray on that, but they say that on everything like that. So. But if it's my favorite fragrance, like honestly, Duo is probably my favorite company. Like I guess I got to try their version, don't I? Here's this. I'm not sure if I was getting in the game now, if I'd do it the same way, but here's like this Mark and Victor Spice Bomb Extreme clone. Like Spice Bomb Extreme is not that expensive, and I don't remember what I paid for this, but it's, maybe I should have just got Spice Bomb Extreme, but I'm into clones so much, I just like seeing how close I can get. Yeah, and this is pretty good. It's not as good as Spice Bomb Extreme. I like this though. But if I had Spice Bomb Extreme on right now, I wouldn't like it as much as this. But I probably paid, I don't know what I probably bought this when it was pretty new, so I probably paid $30 or $40 for this, and I could have just do another $30, $40 with it and got the real thing. It's probably what I would do more nowadays, but back then, and really still to this day, I just like messing around with clones. I like this though. Vanilla, tobacco, cinnamon, cumin, bourbon, whiskey, saffron. I mean, that's what I'm picking up here. But I mean, I have Spice Bomb Extreme. I just don't have it here for a side by side. Winter staple. Yeah. What do you guys feel about stuff? Yeah, that Second Soul. Have you smelled that, Stan? I've never smelled that Second Soul. I've just heard people talk about that. Let's look at that. Let's pull up Second Soul. If you've got some of these Second Soul and these fragrances, Stan, you need to sell me some decants of these things. Start a little decant business if you got some of these. Let me buy some. Or does Juan have Second Soul? I hadn't even thought about trying Second Soul for Juan. I'm guessing he's probably sold off most of his, and he don't want to sell his if he's got this. Yeah, this just kind of sounds like something up my alley. Have you smelled this, Stan? The Second Soul? Yeah, I didn't like. Rose is a new thing that's kind of come to me. I didn't want rose at all. So yeah, I even liked ouds last winter, but I got to. So you really like that one, then, Stan? Does he have that Second Soul? Does he? I'm gonna look for that. I would like to smell that. I'll look at Juan's website. I honestly, I order a lot of decants, and a lot of times I forget about Juan. And I don't want to do that. I'd love to give Juan more business. I don't know why I do that or whatever, but like Decan X comes to my mind quickly. I need to try to remember Juan, but like when you Google it, like he doesn't come up, in your Google a lot of times. Okay, Juan won't sell it. Okay, gotcha. I'll mark that off the list then. I didn't figure he would. Yeah, that one's so discontinued. I wouldn't sell that, especially if he likes it. All right, what do we got here? Athnon's Supremacy and Sense. Let's see what this one is. I don't even remember what this is. I'm just grabbing stuff. These are ones I'm getting out to wear that I haven't worn since. Okay, this is just not only intense. Is that what this says? No, incense. Let's see what we got here. What is this cloning? Okay, this looks like something to be right up my alley, though, by the things. Let's see what we're cloning here. Okay, homage interlude. I'm not in a lot of these homage, although I did order a a high-end duo today. Interlude homage. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is all right. It's all right. I don't know. I'm not nuts over this. Kind of what I remember, whatever. I don't know. I wonder. I smelled a few homages when I went to Saks Fifth Avenue, and they did smell a lot better than these clones do in person when I was smelling them. I do remember that when I was actually smelling homage fragrances. I don't know. Maybe it's the oregano. I don't like oregano incense. There's pepper and bergamot off the top. Yeah. It's incense. Abraham. Yeah. Oud leather. Yeah. This might be on the sell list. Yeah. Athnon. Yeah, I don't think I need to wear this. I got other things I could wear. What do you guys think about homages? Yeah, you got lucky with Juan's mystery picks. Yeah, that's cool. Right? You should get lucky. You've been a loyal guy to him, and you guys are good together. He gives you good deals, and you're a little subscriber, always commenting and getting involved in his auctions. And yeah, you guys are a great team. This is at Hardwood, which is from Fragrance Word, which is, I think it's a clone of like a, is it a Bed Bath and Body or Bed Bath and Beyond or what? No, yeah, Bath and Body Works. Yeah, Mahogany Woods clone. That's what it is. So let's look up Mahogany Woods. This is a nice fragrance, so I can remember that from last year. A lot of these Bath and Body Works fragrances are actually pretty nice. That they don't last that long. This one lasts pretty long. I remember that. So there's the notes on this one. Did I miss it? Yeah, you get that mahogany wood noted. They do a nice job on that. And the blood orange, the spicy red pepper, cognac, clary sage. Get this bourbon, amber, vanilla, tonka bean in the dry down. I'm not at the dry down. I can't get much of that now, but this is nice. This is an easy wear. This is a nice fragrance. It's nothing crazy here, sort of vanilla. Yeah, and they're saying it kind of reminds you of like what Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Kind of, the Eau de Parfum. Yeah, maybe. Not a lot. Not a ton. It's good fragrance, though. Nothing to go crazy over. One for all, and all for one. Yes, sir. Totally agree. Juan is the man. Juan is the reason me and you know each other through Juan. Juan had me on, all that, and you've been one of my favorite subscribers. So, yeah. What about this Sapil Bound? Have you guys mess around with this one too much? This Sapil Bound? Yeah, Juan is the man. I was looking for, I was in the duo a long time ago, and that's how I found Juan, because nobody was doing fragrance stuff, and I was getting in the duo, and there was Juan doing a bunch of duo stuff. And so that's kind of how I, Sapil Bound. That's how I found Juan. Nobody else was doing there was that one guy, that Dave guy or whatever. I don't know. His reviews didn't seem like he was just saying every fragrance was good. for whatever his name was, Dave, that was doing reviews. Like every one of them was just good. Whereas Juan's like he said which ones was good, which ones wasn't. So yeah, what is this cloning or whatever? Is this like Code Profumo or what is this? This is a nice scent though. This is even nicer than I remember. Yeah, this is Armani Code. Yeah, Profumo. I nailed that. Look at me. I remember that. This is nice, man. This is cheap too, dirt cheap, and I've had this a long while. This is nice fragrance. Yeah, I like this. This just works, man. Yeah. You guys got to have some experience with that. Let's see. One restarted by Fragrance Shorty with his Alexandria Visionary review. Yeah. Yeah, he does a lot of Alexandrias too. Yeah. Like So Bad I Purchased One. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I see. Juan has got all those high-end ones, and that's where I can't do what he does. He's got all the high-end ones, so then he can, he can do his bougie versus budget, and I really appreciate that when somebody has, he can do a lot of the bougie versus budget, whatever. I don't know. Here's one stand for you. This guy here, you might. Let's see if you know this guy. I'll show you this guy on the. This guy's got good. He does a lot of comparisons and is real good. I know I've been showing you a lot of guys, Stan, but look at this guy. Let's see. This guy's really good. You can see what I've been watching, how the algorithm's going. This guy right here, this Vegas Sense Virus, this is one or whatever. He does like he does a lot of.
Only go for like around 60 to 70.
I like this guy.
Even like
cool and collected, and he just breaks them down really good. If you've never seen this Vegas Sense guy or whatever, check him out sometime. This stuff is really good. I like the way he does. He does a lot of comparisons. Like he'll get the real deal, and he's just real calm, cool, and collected, and goes into in depth on them and does a comparison, kind of like Juan's bougie versus budget. I like that when some guys like I'm just not willing to always buy the real thing and do the comparison. And when I do, I don't really go into much detail. I just kind of tell you like, hey, I did this. Okay, yeah. Stands on to him then. I really like him. I appreciate his style and the way he does. Here's Genuine Only Man, which is going to be like Givenchy Gentleman. Let me just go off this. I'll give you full screen here. This is going to be like a Givenchy Gentleman. Yeah, this is a clone of that. I think, what is this? Fragrance World Genuine Man Only. It's just Fragrance World. Yeah, I get a lot of Fragrance World. I don't know how you guys feel about Fragrance World or clones, but I do a lot of Fragrance World. Fragrance World is probably my favorite clone brand. Like I do is probably my favorite, but then after that, like these bigger brands, like Fragrance World, they do so many and they nail it. That's one of my favorites. Let's see what else I got here. This is a pretty wild one. Let me see how I feel about this. This is an Afro leather, which is what do you guys think about African leather? You guys been out here wearing African leather? Okay, this is another one. Let me pull up the notes on African leather. I like this more than I did last winter. And I knew not to sell this one too. But I was smart enough not to sell it because you can't just be selling off everything. And then you're going to miss out on stuff that you might have liked or whatever. But you got to know ones. You got to kind of know which ones to get rid of and whatnot. There's a fine line there. At least there is for me. That's the way I like to look at it. But you don't want to keep everything. Let's see. All right, so there's the notes here, whatever, if you guys have ever smelled African leather, and it's a lot. And when they show it like this, a lot of times that's what they mean too. They mean like it's not like layered, it's just like whoop, you're blasted with all these right now. You know what I mean? There's not like a top, middle, and all that. And a lot of times that's kind of what they mean when they put it all in one row like that or whatever. The fragrance is actually built to come off like that. And I could be wrong on that in this case, but I know some fragrances are that way. They don't actually layer. They just kind of they drop on you. And you get about all modes at once. It doesn't even transition. It just kind of stays heavy and then kind of fades out. And this, I don't know if that's what's happening here. So it doesn't have this in it, but that I do know that some perfumery, they do that or whatever. And so it doesn't really it doesn't transition through top, middle, and that could be the case that's happening here. I don't know. I could be wrong on that on this one, but I know in some fragrances that is true. Let's see, what else do we got here? What do we got here? Okay. Here I got some replica by the fire. I got some by the fireplaces here. I got an oil. Let me mix this oil. I got to buy the fireplace oil. And then I got this Amir Oud. And then I got a little decant of the real thing. We'll do a little side-by-side since we're talking about how Juan and Vegas Sense do that. We'll do a side-by-side with the real thing by the fireplace. I may get involved in this. We'll do a side-by-side with this. See which one's closer here. Here's the notes on by the fireplace. So this is that, what is it? Amir Al Oud. You guys see that? I can't see that camera now. Yeah, this is. All right, let's see let's do a side-by-side on these two. Nothing there. And here's the real deal. I got the real deal here. Okay, there's differences right out of the gate. I'm going to say the difference is I actually prefer the clone. I think I remember thinking that before. This is definitely more smoky and fiery, the original. But there's a lot of the things I like better about this clone, or as much. Oh, wait a minute. I got this on I smelled it over that stupid Rich Man cologne. Let me spray this on it. I'm picking up that Rich Man. Let me spray it here. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, no, the real thing is a little bit better than this. I was picking up that Rich Man I sprayed earlier. That one it's a cell. Yeah, the real ones, they smell pretty similar though. This is almost yeah, these things are this is about 90% there right out of the gate. And that's a good sign that they can get the opening. You know, obviously I'm not going to sit here and keep going through the transitionary period of it or whatever, but that's pretty good if you can get yeah, marshmallow and smoke. That's exactly what it is or whatever. I like it. Let's just try this oil. Hear that Rich Man I put on there with the fireplace, it ruined it. I actually wasted real fireplace by spraying on that. Let's try this oil. Yeah, the oil is pretty close on too. This is that oil perfumery oil, whatever. It's pretty close. It's pretty decent. Here, I got something fun we could do. Let's look up. I'll show you some new duos I ordered, besides the one Stan talked me into buying just now. So I got this one. I'll show you some new ones. Check these out. Since they had this 33% off, so I've been eyeing these for a while. Smoked honey. These are those $100 duos I told you about. Okay, so this smoked honey, check this thing out. All right, I'm gonna have to change because I'm gonna close that out. All right, and present, bring this, share screen, smoked honey, share. All right, so here it is, smoked honey. This is by that, I don't know if you've heard of that Slumber House. Yeah, these things, they sell these things, they go out of stock, but look at the notes on this thing. Beeswax, hops, hay, castoreum, poplar, black locust, sweet clover, amber, tonka bean, vanilla, and broom. I've been eyeing this thing for a while. Just seems really unique to me. And then we'll look up the other one, the real thing or whatever. So yeah, I ordered this. It's $100 one. And then here I ordered another Slumber House too. Let's look. What's the other one he's got? He's got a few Slumber House. Okay, I ordered this intoxicating tobacco. So I can't, if I go off this, if I click on that, it's going to click off this. So we'll just look it up through here or whatever. So it's Jeek by Slumber House. This is another discontinued. So it looks like no, this is a tobacco fragrance, but I guess it's just a monster. This is another $100 duo I got or whatever. But with a sale, it's like $66, you know. So this is the other one I got. I've been really curious about this one. So it's just real simple note breakdown here, these or whatever. But you know, it's going to be more to it than that. It's going to be just a really good tobacco note. And you know, if Masham's charged $100, he used like high-end fragrances or high-end oils and stuff on it. So looking forward to this one. It's got a lot of a weird write-ups on it too. So yeah, it's a couple $100 duos I've been. Yeah, and the camera pans the boxes. And what else did I order too? I ordered another do it today. What was the other one I ordered? And it's another homage. I hope I'm not disappointed by this homage. Let's see. Let's look at my. Let's look at my. Let's do like I'm doing a Google search and see what I can see. Homage and see what comes up. Homage. Homage. Shoot, what was it called? Well, I'm gonna have to go. Homage. Anyways, I ordered another $75 Dua. Yeah, we're not going to go to the boxes and boxes of perfumes. We're not going to do that. I think I'm going to wrap it up here shortly. I got some other things I'm going to get into. We've been on here a while. Unless you guys got some new subject to talk on, I'm just going to keep grabbing colognes. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's fun doing this. I like talking to you guys. And Stan got me to make another purchase here. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. And I think I'm going to go back to making some content again, just doing regular content sometimes. Kind of took a little break and got caught up on some things. So yeah, I might start doing a little bit more regular content again. And you know, I don't know, and maybe not one live a week anymore, but more like, you know, try to put out like a regular format video like once a week or so. So yeah, Stan, thanks for stopping in, and all you guys, thanks for stopping in. And hey, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'm going to get a few things caught up here, and maybe get caught up on some of these NFL football games. So thanks, man. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I can talk. I'm pretty good at talking. And just having you guys in the chat, even if it's just a couple people in the chat, like that's enough to keep me going. You know, it's more fun than just talking to the camera. You know, like when I'm filming videos and just putting content, it's just me talking to the camera. Having interacting with you guys is a lot more fun. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day.